Well, good morning everybody and welcome to episode 23 now. It's Monday the 29th of May. Before we get on to today's show, it's been almost a year since I did my Out and About series in Queensland. And that video is up for you now. But I'm not in Queensland anymore. I'm back where I belong here in Sydney. So let's get off Queensland now and focus on episode 23. For episode 23, today is about being respectful to one another, being there for one another, and being courteous to one another, and things like that, and how to build a good relationship with someone. So I've got two special guests with me in the studio this morning. The first of them is Veta. Good morning.
Good morning.
And the other one is Al.
Hello.
So, today, let's start off with how to build a good relationship. Now, always have a good mindset. Okay? Because if you're going to build a relationship with someone, before you start it, how about you write down a few points on how to make it work. Here's Veta now for her opening sequence on this.
Hi everybody, thanks for being with us today on this balmy morning. We've spent the morning chatting about what it means to be respectful to other people and to receive the same respect back. And Barry has come up with some wonderful understandings and thoughts on this. We're working on this because we're looking at the topic for our original song, which is going to be on Barry's new EP. And we did a brainstorming session this morning with Ella and Barry talking about the meaning of life and what it means to be good to one another. Isn't that right, Barry?
Yes, it is. So, write down a few points on how you are going to build that relationship, respect and trust. Okay? Don't just say, I'm going to build a good relationship. Introduce yourself first. That is very important. And tell them about yourself too, and who you are and what your interests are. And listen to what the other person's interests are too, and what they like and dislike. And at the same time, guys, respect what the other person wants as well. Don't just think about yourself. Here's Ella now for her comment on this.
Hey guys, it's been a pleasure hanging out with Barry today. Been brainstorming lots of ideas for this song that we're creating. Been talking about love all morning, so it's been a great morning so far. But yeah, be kind to everyone is my message.
And don't just do things without giving consent, because
Absolutely.
they might not feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And if they say no, no means no. Here's Veta now for this.
Yeah, that's a big one, and it comes up a lot when dealing with people and in life in general. And this morning we spoke about this idea about being good to one another, in a way of like what we would like, how we would like to be treated. And Barry brought up some really wonderful ideas about, let's get the paper, Ella, let's get the paper and have a look, because there was so much that we spoke about that was just amazing. That's it, sorry Barry, just grab the paper. You can bring it up here if you like to, Ella.
There it is.
Yay!
So we're going to give you viewers out there now. Those that have just tuned in
That's it.
to episode 23. Okay, this is what we've come up with, the proof of the pudding.
Okay, we'll
Okay.
show it from the background here, just from far away so no one can read all your brilliant ideas. Look at that. And we've got 2 pages of that.
Lots of brainstorming.
Yeah. But one of the things that, sorry.
Are you getting
One of the things that Barry was talking about today was to encourage and support each other. Right, Barry? That's very important.
That's right, it is right.
Yeah, and also, what else is down the bottom there in orange, Ella?
So not walking away from a problem, being bold and determined,
Yeah.
self-advocacy and self-esteem.
So it's okay to stand up for yourself if someone isn't treating you the way that you'd like to be treated, and,
So don't bully each other.
oh,
No
yes,
bullying.
now that's a big topic, yeah. That's a very big topic. But we're looking at, Barry's decided he'd like to do his song on a wonderful topic, which is universal love instead of relationship love. And he's got he's written lots of wonderful lines, which will turn into his song. And we're looking so forward to sharing that with you as it grows and transforms and becomes his first original song. So, yeah.
So it is really important, okay, to give someone time and space if they need it. Don't just barge in on them and try to go on their footpath because they may be feeling upset or down because they've had something happen to them. And one thing I would like to bring up today on the show is not blabbing to someone else about someone else's personal problems. Because if someone has lost a loved one due to a car accident or in a hospital, don't just go up to them, someone and say, this person has lost him or their boyfriend or girlfriend in a car accident, because that way you are invading their privacy and they may not appreciate it. It's better now.
No, that's true, Barry, and it's a fine line sometimes when you care about someone though, isn't it? Like to sort of want to reach out to see if they're okay, and also like giving them the space they need to, as you put it earlier, simmer it all down and let it all just kind of lose heat, and before you do sort of reach out, and some people deal with things privately and other people need, we need support, and that's a big one too to consider. And that kind of leads into the perseverance that you were talking about this morning too, Barry. Do you want to talk a bit more about what you meant about persevering, when things are perhaps a little bit harder, in life.
I mean, another thing, when you're persevering, guys, okay, don't get upset if you're finding it difficult.
That's it.
Take a
Yeah.
break,
It's going to be challenging.
because if you're finding something challenging, guys, I mean, don't try and do it all in one hit, like go bang, 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 and then bang your head against the brick wall and then start getting frustrated because, guys, you're not only letting yourself down on the outside of you, but the inside of you as well.
That's very true, Barry.
Because if you let yourself down and then the other person down on the outside of them as well as the inside, then you ruin the relationship or the friendship or whatever you started or whatever you tried to start in the first place. So don't force a person into something they don't want to do and make them feel uncomfortable, because it's like if you see a car that's turned up full of drunks, if you don't trust the driver, don't get in.
Good advice.
And the other part of that, the other side of that coin too, Barry, you said, one of the things we wrote down this morning was like not allowing also another person's opinion to sway your own. So it's a bit of back and forwards there and a bit of a balancing act between the two, don't you think?
Because if you let someone else's opinion, guys, fall onto you and then they take control of you, they might own you, and then you've got nowhere to turn, no door to go out of, okay, because the person may think it's about them, not about you, and then they'll make a big mess. So, if you feel yourself running into danger with this person, read before they endanger you. Here's Rita.
Yeah, you don't want to feel, no one wants to feel backed into a corner with nowhere to go and no options.
No, not at
Life
all.
should always be about choices and options and, you know, assessing and reassessing whenever and however many times you need to, right, Barry?
That's right. And remember, another thing is don't just sit in a room with the door shut or the lights out and sit there crying about it because again, you're not letting yourself down on the inside of you, but the outside of you as well. Okay, and don't let the stew boil over. It's like a kilo of potatoes, okay? Take whatever it is that's about to boil over off the stove, drain the water off them, okay? And if it's too bad to boil, well, throw it in the bin. Here's better now for this.
So speaking of food and boiling potatoes and yummy things like that, it's almost lunchtime. But Barry's got a most beautiful book here that he showed
Yes.
Ella and I this morning. It's a. Do you like to introduce it, Barry? Or?
So moving off relationships and loving and trusting people just for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got a cookbook here that is really delicious, that has got delicious food in there, from 10, 20 to 30-minute meals, and we might even show you a recipe to,
Ooh, what do we got?
Would you like to have a look for one?
Yeah,
Ella?
absolutely.
And I'll just give, Barry, would you like a little bit of water there?
yeah.
There you go. Well done. Oh,
So-
something yummy.
So,
It's good.
Ooh, what about honey prawns with pineapple?
okay, so,
Check that out, guys. Yum.
look at that,
That looks good.
so, okay,
Should we make this later?
so,
So what's the ingredients there? Do you want to read it out, Barry?
so, can we do that towards the end of the show?
Yeah, we sure can. We'll come back to that.
We'll
Just
come
leave
back,
it here.
we'll come back to that recipe in just a
It's
moment.
there for you.
But, just getting back on our original topic, which was about what we've been talking about this morning on the show, okay? Really being there for one another, give them support, and like I said at the start of this program today, don't be an absolute fool and think you're the only one. Give, but and not take. Okay, you've got to give. It's not just about what you want to do. Okay? Okay, you've got to start giving. Okay? And another thing I've learned is you've got to realize, guys, that once a decision has been made, okay, you can't just say, oh, it's not fair. Why is it all about you? Because the person may have a good legitimate reason, okay? And they may say, well, we care about you. We're worried about you. We want to trust you to do the right thing and to help guide you through life. But don't just say, oh, I don't want your help, I don't want your opinion in a rude way, because you could hurt the person's feelings by saying those things. And don't just say it's none of your business. Because they may have made it their business because they're wanting what is best for you, but guys, and lovers out there and partners that want to start a relationship, please start giving, not taking. Get right enough for this.
So one of the things we were talking about this morning when brainstorming for the original song was about how love manifests in the world and what it looks like. And one of the things that we spoke about for quite some time was this idea of giving without expecting anything in return, and also giving to receive, you know, and it's a circle. It's like the circle of life that goes round and round. And Barry was saying that it was trying to describe to us the feelings of doing these things and what it feels like when you give from the goodness of your heart, or when you do something for someone to make their day lighter or brighter. And Barry, do you want to talk about some of those feelings that you explained in your physical body about how it feels when you do things like that? That was amazing how you explained it.
Well, be grateful that someone has done something nice for you. Like,
That's a start.
that's a start. Don't just walk away without thanking them, because they may have gone to a lot of trouble in helping you to get the relationship started. Because if you walk away and call on them, well, they won't want that person, he or she, they may not want to help you in the future. So be really careful how you treat someone, and because they may have done a good deed out of the goodness of their heart. Here's Ellen for her comment on this.
Yeah, just treating people how you would want to be treated, really. I mean, I think that's so important. It's what we were talking about before when we were brainstorming. Just, being mindful of people and being considerate, and showing love, because it doesn't cost you anything. It's free. It's easy to be kind. So just, emanate love where you can. It's my 2 cents.
and also don't make people cry.
No.
If you're
Don't be mean.
and don't say I don't want to have anything to do with you, because it is not the way you should treat someone. Okay?
Very true.
Because as I've learned from a former manager who I left today, I had a bit of an argument a couple of weeks back, and what she said was not right, but the argument did not continue.
Good.
That's good.
You're always trying to put out the fires, aren't you, Barry? Find some common ground, put out the fires, and keep moving forward in life. Yeah?
So like I've been saying, guys, okay, I'm gonna say it, arguing is just a wasted emotion, okay? And another thing too, okay, don't keep apologizing for multiple behavior, because you may find sometimes, guys, that your behavior is mirrored. Now, also, your anger could drive the person that is working with you away. Here's Ellen for this.
Yeah, you want to just remain calm and not let anger in, and, just keep your head cool and calm and collected, and don't let that anger come out onto others.
Because again, it's like putting something rotten on the plate and forcing someone to eat your anger, and also don't let others take the blame for something that they didn't do when you know you did it.
Yeah, take ownership.
Be honest.
And take responsibility for it.
Accountability, yeah.
So don't act like the idiot, because it's no good. Because, like I said on one of the videos in Queensland, okay, on episode 20 on June 11 of last year. Now, don't be surprised with how good my memory is. Now, on the 11th of June, on episode 20 in Queensland, on episode 20 in Bray Park, I talked about anger. And anger is a wasted emotion. And you may find, as I've said, your anger is mirrored because you may have thought you had the right to be angry at that person, but guys, like we've said, you are the one that is making the anger escalate, not thinking before talking, not choosing your words. Here's Ellen now.
Yeah, you just got to be careful with your language as well when you're angry, and it's okay to feel angry, it's normal, but you just have to let it flow through you and out the other side.
So as the saying goes, in one end and out the other, guys, well,
Exactly right.
well, we're going to finish the show with a recipe now.
Yes, yummy, just in time for lunch.
And to end today's show, we've got,
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
what about honey prawns?
Yeah, the prawns, they looked good, didn't they? Let me find them. Ooh, honey prawns.
Well, today, guys, we're going to finish off the show with honey prawns with pineapple. And what you need for this is 800 grams of prawns, if I've got that right. 1 large red capsicum.
Yep.
Hey,
Okay, half a small pineapple. Okay, you need some snow peas, 2 cloves of garlic,
yum.
okay, and some bamboo shoots, some peanut oil, okay, 2 tablespoons of
Tamarind concentrate,
and 2 tablespoons of
ketchup mayonnaise,
ketchup mayonnaise, and 1 tablespoon of honey.
beautiful, yum.
Can make this delicious.
Oh,
And here's Alan now to read the instructions out.
Okay, guys, if you're going to make your honey prawns with pineapple, you're going to shell and devein your prawns, coarsely chop the capsicum and pineapple, trim the snow peas, crush the garlic, rinse and drain the bamboo shoots, and then you're going to heat oil in a wok or a fry pan, stir fry the prawns, capsicum, peas, and garlic until prawns have changed colour, so they've gone pink. Add remaining ingredients, stir fry until hot, and then season to taste. It should take you about 30 minutes to cook.
and how many is that for?
So that serves 4 people, and you can serve it with some rice as well, which would be yummy.
Okay, so what we'd like to end today's show with, guys, and Ellen's first program with, and be the second program. Okay, 3 people how you would like to be treated. And like I've said before, we only have the one life on this earth. We weren't born to be selfish. We were born to love. we were born in respect, okay? So, we'd like you to get a pen and paper now and write down some of the things we talked about today on the show. And the message that I close the show each time with is the emergency number 000. Okay? Please do not. And myself, Beta, and Ella do not ring 000 for stupid, frank, irresponsible calls, because the wrong call that you make to 000 could cost someone like me or Beta or Ella their life. Because 000 is there for emergencies. And if you are struggling with life, ring Lifeline. That is 131114. Just repeating that number again, 131114, and they will be able to organize the help that you need. Lifeline in the 24-hour counseling service who will be able to help you with some strategies that when struggling with life and relationships. Here's Ella now for her closing 2 messages on this.
Hey guys, thanks for watching today. Just, be kind. Be kind. That's all.
Beta, have you got anything to say on the 000?
Yes, I think it's really important. We had the police visit last week, didn't we, Barry? And we did talk a lot about the 000 number being misused and people thinking it's funny to call them for non-serious or non-life-threatening things. Just the take home and the reminder here is that if you do that, you may potentially be taking it away, the service away from someone who is actually in a life or death situation. And so you may actually be sadly contributing to perhaps someone losing their life because the service wasn't able to get to them quick enough. So as Barry said, he's very serious about this, and that's why we talk about it all the time. Please do not use it unless it is an emergency. Back to you, Barry.
Because like with me, I may need it because I can't drive myself to the hospital, and I don't want to use our vehicle as an ambulance, okay, because I need to call an ambulance because sometimes I feel it's the quickest way I can get to a doctor. But for those of you that can drive cars or book a taxi, go to your local GP or get someone who is trustworthy to drive you. And like I said, if you don't trust the driver, do not get in. And if you've got COVID, guys, I nearly forgot that. Okay, stay home for at least 7 days. Okay, have a rat test like I did today, and all good. So we hope that you've enjoyed episode 23 today. Thanks for your company, and thank you, Beta and Ella, for coming on the show.
Pleasure.
And the time is nearly coming up to 20 minutes before 12. Okay, so we're up to watch one of my videos now. So thanks for your company, and I will see you the next time round on the show. So get a pen and paper, do some homework, research on your computer too, and just one last reminder about 000. Don't be an absolute fool with it, because there will be serious consequences. Okay, there is absolutely no need to call that number if you don't have an emergency, guys. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Leave the 000 operators alone to do their jobs and to get the services out to the people that really do need them. So on that note, guys, thank you for your company today, and I look forward to your company next time. But until then, thanks for your company. This is Barry Fair for Sand Times Cash. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.